What I've found, I just love you. What I found is when I'm flying a lot, and I love to fly. I love to soar. And when I encounter something that is not flying as much as I want to fly, I just love them. I don't care. I just don't listen to them, really. I go really general, and I love them. And I love their resistance, because I know that the resistance is putting more in their vortex, and I can hear, I'm riding their rockets as best I can. I have to do it in a general way, I know that. But so what I'm experiencing is when somebody's a little whatever, I can hear...
A little off. Let's just call it a little off.
A little off.
That's
I can
all
hear, they're wanting more clarity. And then I get excited about the clarity that's coming. Or they're wanting more freedom, and I get excited about the freedom. Or they're wanting more ease, or they're wanting more fun.
And as long as you don't try to insert it into their experience right then, as long as you let it be your personal experience, then you maintain your alignment, and then the universe will deliver to you the perfect timing when they're close enough to the vicinity that they can then appreciate the work that you did on their behalf.
That's the key.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, that's great.
So it's not hitting it too head on.
Right.
Yeah.
Right, and it's
not
just
trying to
really
fill in your own, not trying to fill the grid in,
right,
but trusting that it will be filled in perfect timing, provided you maintain your attention, your interest, and your balance.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And then that goes to me as well, with my own resistance, laughing at my own resistance or loving my own resistance, and it just...
Well, that's where it all starts, isn't it? That's really what this story is all about, because all of you are much harder on yourselves than you are everybody else combined.
Yeah, I gave that up. I'm in love with myself.
When you... That's where true worthiness comes from. That's what the feeling of worthiness is. It's putting yourself in a position. It's readying the grid so that what's in your vortex can flow in. And as it flows in and it occurs to you and you perceive it and you translate it and you experience it, that's where your feeling of worthiness. That you have to prove it to yourself, because nobody else can give it to you, and nobody else can prevent you from it.
Yes. Yeah. The only other piece to this, I think, is I don't really hear what people are saying a lot of times. But I love them.
Are you saying you're tuning out?
Yes.
You're tuning out what doesn't resonate with the balance that you have discovered.
Yes, and I'm seeing their beauty and their preciousness and their perfection, and just...
That's the mark and process of true mastery, where you are able to feel for alignment and find it, and know when you're on it and know when you're not, and maintain your balance no matter what. Maintain your balance deliberately. That's what true mastery is. That's what the art of allowing is. The art of allowing me to be in alignment with all that I am, regardless of what anyone is wanting to present to me. And in that understanding is the true freedom that everyone is looking for, because it's freedom from resistance that you seek.
Right.
And if you don't understand that, then you got to prevent that person and prevent that person. You need a restraining order against that one and that one. Talking about you. In other words, then you're wanting to take action in order to try to make your world as wonderful as you want it to be. But once you have mastered this understanding that you can control the way you feel because you have the power to focus, and then you practice yourself into steady, chronic alignment, and then the universe shows you that only what is wanted is flowing to you. And if there is something that is a bit off, you don't freak out about it. You just take it another step one moment, and you maintain your balance regardless of it. That's what unconditional love is. Alignment regardless of the condition.
Right, and that's really what I'm practicing. And if it comes into my experience, the way I kind of look at it is, the universe has given me an opportunity to love even more, to open my heart even more, because I'll have a little resistance, let's say, open my heart even more and love that person or that whatever experience even more. And it gives me the relief, and then it's easy, and I don't
Well, it's nice that there are so many people around for you to practice with, isn't it?
It is.
And
It is.
And
it's delightful.
you know that you've really accomplished that unconditional love when you're not able to discern one from the other.
Yeah, and that's what I'm really working down.
And yet, do you really want a perfect environment where there is no discernment of anything that's off? Because
that's my question too.
Here we just want to stick this in here, and then we'll hear you. That perfect pitch that our friend was talking about and that you're reaching for keeps moving into higher registers and higher frequencies. So there's no such thing as accomplishing it and being done.
Right.
And these blessed buggers who are a little off are what constantly gives you the new reach and therefore the new potential of the new movement and therefore the new joy. Because all of the joy is in that journey, all of it.
Yeah, and that's what I appreciate when somebody is in that place, because I do feel, it's widening my capacity to love. It's widening my capacity.